Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh everyone. Thank you so much for clicking this video. Welcome to Violandra channel. With English Education Study Program UIN-RAFA, we will discuss about presenting a research report or research article. Before I start presenting my research report, let me open this presentation by reciting a quatrain or pantun. Berharga bagaikan berlian, perhatian yang tulus dan hangat. Apa kabar hadirin sekalian? Semoga sehat dan tetap semangat. Nothing is precious than patience. It's just like a tree which is fruitful. How are you now, all audience? May you be always healthy and cheerful. In this opportunity, I will present my research report or research article entitled Islamic Values Contained in University Students' Quatrains in the WhatsApp group. The author of the article is myself, and the journal name is Kembara, Jurnal Keilmuan Bahasa Sastra dan Pengajarannya. Edition is volume 6, number 1, April 2020, pages 62 to 77. And this is the link of the research article. I will talk about introduction, literature review, method of research, findings, and recommendation. Let me start with the introduction. In everyday life, people in society usually deal with literature, whether they realize it or not. The literature can be in the form of written literature and in the form of oral literature, or what we call folklore. And quatrain or pantun is one of the folklore. And this pantun or quatrains are preserved in WA group by our students. Then let's go to literature review. Definition of quatrain. Products of literature which are very well known in vernaculars all over Indonesia. Generally, quatrains consist of 4 lines, with an introduction in the first 2 lines and contents in the second 2 lines. And the functions, quatrains are useful in socializing moral values, especially Islamic values indirectly. Folklore becomes more and more important right now, since all aspects of our life cannot be separated from folklore. And this is the structure of a quatrain. Okay, a quatrain is just not a sequence of 4 lines. It is a pair of pairs. Couplets consists of line and line. Another couplet also consists of line and another line. These are the previous related studies. Some research on folklore and quatrain have been conducted by these researchers. Research problem. What are the Islamic values contained in the quatrains made by the students of the Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teaching Sciences Indonesia in the WhatsApp group? And the research objective? To find out the Islamic values contained in the quatrains made by the students of Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teaching Sciences Indonesia in the WhatsApp group. Method of research. The method of research of this study is descriptive qualitative. According to these experts, descriptive qualitative studies should be treated as categorical or non-categorical investigation. Besides, descriptive qualitative studies are least burdened by existing theoretical or philosophical commitments. They tend to be in natural investigations, to dig up research data in a possible natural setting of research context. Data collection. The researcher collected 649 quatrains made by 321 students of the Faculty of Tarbiyah and Teaching Sciences in the WhatsApp group from January 21st, 2019 to July 21st, 2019. Data analysis. The researcher read and presented the quatrains in the WhatsApp group. Then, she classified them into topic categories, Islamic and non-Islamic topic categories. The Islamic topic categorized quatrains were subcategorized into its Islamic values. The Islamic values were then described one by one. And last we come to findings. From 649 quatrains investigated, only 51 quatrains which had Islamic values, while the rest had non-Islamic values that they could not be investigated further. Most of these quatrains were written in Indonesian, and only a few of them were written in vernaculars like Palembangese and Muara Inimese and in English. All quatrains which contained Islamic values were formed by 2 couplets or 4 lines. The rhyme adopted couplets external parallelism or ABAB. These are the examples of the quatrains. A quatrain in Indonesian. Duduk merenung di bangku taman, tidak terasa sudah sepekan. Kasih orang tua sepanjang zaman, karena itu janganlah dilupakan. In Palembangese, anak muda harus kreatif, harus juga sopan dan santun, berjiwa muda untuk hal-hal positif, misalnya ngasah hobi berpantun. In Muara Inimese, lemak benau tahuk sawi diputih dari umur, payu kita sama begawi, mangke pacak jadi jema. And this is the English one. 10,000 ways of having a relationship. Living is knowing how to love each other. One key for growing a nice friendship. Giving and taking makes us caring for one another. The Islamic values contained in the quatrains are worship to God, like praying, fasting, and giving alms. The sunnah of marriage, respecting parents, appreciating elders, diligence in working, fulfilling invitations, supporting one another in achieving goals, comforting the sad, asking for forgiveness and forgiving one another, the importance of silaturahim, suggestions of doing good deeds, competing in doing good deeds, forbidding doing the harms, helping one another, praying for one another's success, unity among Muslims, and praising God's creatures. The recommendation that the researcher can give is that in order to preserve quatrains in the world of Indonesian Malays, it is recommended that students intensively make quatrains and use them frequently in everyday lives, not only through the WhatsApp group. The best topics for their quatrains are the topics of Islamic values. Besides preserving the culture of quatrain usage, they are expected to be more pious Muslims because they learn Islamic values in fun ways. Because of the fun transmitting of the Islamic values, they would like to apply the Islamic values consistently in their daily lives as rahmatan lil alamin. Thank you so much for watching and liking this video, and also for subscribing Violandra channel. See you at the next videos. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye bye.